I'm not sober. Let's start there. I haven't stopped drinking completely. Since December 2nd, I've gotten drunk like 7 times. Not 7 drinks. Blackout drunk 7 times. That might not sound impressive to some people, but for me, that's a completely different life. Because the old version of me, that was daily. That was automatic. That was fucking autopilot. There was a time where I drank every day. Kitchen shifts, stress, late nights, adrenaline, still running until 1 a.m. So what do? You drink. Because that's what chefs do. That's the culture. 1 beer turns into 3. 3 turns into whatever. Sleep gets wrecked. Wake up tired. Miss the gym. Eat like shit. Repeat. And the crazy part? I didn't even feel hungover. It felt fucking normal. That's how far my baseline was gone. Hungover felt like me. That's dangerous. Because when dysfunction feels normal, you don't think you have a problem. Here's the part that nobody sees. Most nights, before my shift even starts, I'd tell myself, I'm not going out for a drink tonight. And I meant it. Full intention. Then the shift ends. We just crush service, tickets everywhere. And my brain starts negotiating. Oh, fuck it. Sit down, have a cold one. You deserve it. You crushed it. Service went phenomenal. Have a cold IPA. It's just one. It's never one. And then the boys. Yo, chef, we gonna have a beer? Come on, it was a busy day. We fucking crushed it. We deserve to have one. Everywhere as you go. Every fucking where's you go. Somebody's saying, let's have one. But it's never one. And as much as I wanted to say no, I couldn't. Not because I didn't know better, but because I'm wired to say yes. It's been years doing this. Even right now, as I'm filming this video, talking about beer, talking about whiskey, whatever, just alcohol in general, I'm craving a nice cold IPA right now. I could slam that back in a heartbeat. And that feeling doesn't go away. I still finish shifts craving to have a beer because it's normal. I walk past a bar every day when I walk into work, and all I want to do is have a nice cold beer, a glass of whiskey, something on the rocks. That part of me isn't dead, but here's the difference now. I know what happens if I say yes. If I have one drink, I'm not having one. I'm having 10. And I'm not waking up early. And I'm not going to the gym. I'm not filming. I'm not building. And now that I don't drink daily, when I do drink, it's like getting smacked in the head with a fucking frying pan. I can't think. My head's killing me. I don't want to get out of bed. And then I accomplish nothing when I wake up in the morning. And momentum matters to me more than anything right now. It's not that I don't want a beer. It's that I want my mornings more. And it's not just the beer. That's the part that took me so long to understand. It's the cascade. You say 1 beer, then it turns into 2, and then 3, and then 4. Now you're buzzed, and you don't give a fuck about anything. Your money doesn't matter to you. What's happening tomorrow doesn't matter. And then you get fucking hungry. And you go down to the store, You go buy yourself some pizza, some poutine, or you go get yourself a fucking big ass donair. And you just fucking mow down on that shit. So now you've blown all your fucking calories on beer and the food that you didn't need. And then you walk past the 24-hour convenience store and you buy a fucking bag of chips and a chocolate bar and a pack of cigarettes. I haven't smoked in a month. And the moment a fucking cold beer touches my lips, boom, I'm smoking a goddamn cigarette. Because those habits were wired together. Beer smokes, beer junk food, beer overspend, beer no alarm, beer no gym. And it's not a $10 mistake on a night like that. It's like 100, 120, 150 bucks. That's a bill that could have been paid. Hell, that's more expensive than my gym membership per month. And for what? To wake up feeling like shit? To skip the gym the next day? To hate yourself just a little bit? Alcohol doesn't just add calories. It gives it permission, and permission is what destroys structure. And that's when I realized it's not that I can't drink, it's that I can't afford the version of me that drinks. Not financially, not physically, and not mentally. I'm not calling myself sober, and I don't need to lie to build an identity. This isn't about a label, it's about trajectory. 7 times since December 2nd. That's progress. Alcohol doesn't run my week anymore. It doesn't touch my sleep regularly. That's new, and I'm proud of that. Not in an ego way, in a disciplined way. I still want a beer after work sometimes. I still think about it. But now I see a whole picture, not just the first sip, the whole chain. And right now, I'm building. And building requires mornings. Clear mornings. 7 times in almost 3 months. That's not perfect, but it's controlled. Health first, structure second, everything else is noise. Still losing, but no longer lost.